Quavo, Takeoff, they was down here with y'all. But they seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there?
This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is
problem, Jay Prince, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street you failed. You failed. I'm telling you that.
Man. We got a little bit of straightening going on.
This ain't just some music industry beef, then this is war that's been bubbling under the surface, and now it's exploding. Mase just dropped a bombshell. He leaked a private call between Jay Prince and Takeoff, something nobody expected, and now Prince is losing it. I'm talking threats, frantic damage control, the works. But Mase didn't fold. He fired back hard, saying things about Prince that a lot of people have whispered about but never dared to say out loud. And here's where it gets even wilder. The streets are still asking what really happened to Takeoff that night in Houston. Missing footage, silenced witnesses, and the same two names keep floating up: Jay Prince Jr. and DJ Pat. Now this leaked call flips the whole story upside down. If what Mase says is real, this ain't just about bad PR. Prince might be hiding something way darker. And trust, I've got receipts, witness tweets, video clips, podcast threats, even bail cover-up claims. People online are calling Jay Prince everything from fake community leader to cartel-style fixer, and even accusing him of having blood on his hands. This ain't some regular YouTube tea. This runs all the way back to Takeoff's final moments, the mob ties connection, and why Prince is sweating now that the wrong person is talking. See, Mase had been chill for a while, but once Prince started throwing slick shots on the $1 million worth of game podcast, it was over. Mase and Cameron had kept quiet on Houston for months, but apparently Prince crossed the line. Mase claims he heard a call where Prince was allegedly talking to Takeoff just hours before his death. And what Mase says went down on that call? Prince was allegedly pressing Takeoff over some behind-the-scenes loyalty drama, and it wasn't in no big bro looking out type of way. This wasn't some respectful back and forth.
I'll tell you another thing, when you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little like, for real.
Mase claims Prince was moving shady, trying to control the whole narrative from the shadows. And when Takeoff stopped playing along, everything went left. The timing is what's got everybody's skin crawling, and because this call supposedly happened the same night Takeoff was shot outside that Houston bowling alley, a dice game, an argument, gunshots, and Takeoff gone at just 28. Once Mase dropped that info, Prince flipped. He jumped online, tossed out slick threats, and even doubled down on past comments, shading Offset for not being there for Takeoff.
You wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean?
That lit the fuse for the whole Offset versus Prince drama, with Cardi B stepping in to ride for her man. But now that Mase is talking about this private call, Prince is scrambling for damage control, except the streets ain't buying it no more. The whispers are loud now. One fan on X said it straight: nobody respects Jay Prince after Takeoff was on his watch. And here's where people really started side-eyeing the whole Mob Ties crew. After Takeoff's death, Patrick Xavier Clark, aka DJ Pat, got arrested. But somehow, this dude posted a $1 million bond and walked out like it was nothing. Like somebody powerful made sure he didn't sit behind bars too long. And the internet's been buzzing about this. Folks saying Jay Prince walked right past Takeoff's body and told someone, "Call that, don't ask me none about that." Even wilder, Jay Prince Jr. allegedly requested his name be taken off DJ Pat's bond condition paperwork. If that ain't a red flag, what is? They were together that night, so why erase the connection unless you're trying to run from the heat? And now, all eyes are locked on Prince, and DJ Pat ain't the only name floating. Remember Cameron Joshua, aka Lil Cam Fifth? He got scooped up on unlawful weapon charges right after Takeoff was killed. And guess what? He's tied to mob ties. It's like dudes connected to Jay Prince Jr. keep ending up in the middle of bodies dropping, but mob ties still playing the victim. Nah, the streets ain't buying that anymore. Even before Takeoff, the warning signs were there. Duke the jeweler flew into Houston, checked in with mob ties, hit a dice game, and left in a body bag. Same setup, same silence, and Jay Prince's name quietly floating in the background again. Y'all remember that clip of Prince telling his shotgun man to fall back? Looked way too coordinated for comfort. It's a pattern now. Rich artists get invited to Houston, they check in, hit a dice game, an argument pops off, security standing around like statues, then someone ends up dead. And after that, Prince posts one of those fake deep speeches about black-on-black violence and grief is the price of love. Man, miss us with the PR. Where was that love when blood was on the ground? And to this day, not one of the princes showed up at Takeoff's funeral. If that ain't suspicious, I don't know what is. Maybe there's a reason. People saying they've got blood on their hands, and deep down, they know it. J. Prince Jr. even tweeting slick lines like, "Don't wear jewelry around vultures." But if you know the streets are hot, why bring Quavo and Takeoff into that mess? If your check-in system can't keep people alive, then what's the point? Reports say Quavo was arguing with J. Prince Jr. right before the shots rang out, and now new clips show Prince brushing the whole thing off like his name ain't all over it, like Takeoff wasn't killed under his crew's watch. And once Prince threw shade on $1 million worth of game, Mase went full nuclear. Not just defending himself, but ripping apart Prince's whole reputation. Live, unfiltered, and straight to the point. We are not your little...
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little like the way you talking. I don't get what you mean. We're not your little
The way Mase said it, that wasn't no casual tweet. That was a straight gut punch. He was speaking for everybody who's felt trapped under that check-in game Prince been running for decades. And to make it hit harder, Cameron co-signed the whole thing. No interruptions, no disagreement, just letting Mase cook. And for Cam, who usually moves calculated, that's rare. Now fans are convinced Mase had that leaked call in his pocket for a while, just waiting for Prince to slip up. And when he did, oh, Mase let it fly. While all this tension was bubbling, Offset kept quiet. Until J. Prince tried to sneak his name into the mess, hinting he was never really there for Takeoff. That's when Set snapped. And right behind him, Cardi B came swinging, making it crystal clear they weren't scared of mob ties. And we all know Cardi don't bluff. That's when fans knew this ain't music politics anymore. Prince just got called out by a mainstream celebrity power couple, and his street cred started cracking under the spotlight. But here's the part most people don't catch. Big names been distancing themselves from Prince. First, Drake, a man who used to be all over mob ties posts. Now, nothing. No tags, no reposts, no shoutouts. And let's not forget, Jazz Prince is literally the reason Drake even got signed through Wayne and Young Money, but since Takeoff's death, Drake's been ghost on J. Prince Jr., Jay-Z, same thing. Word on the street is Hov hasn't responded to any mob ties peace calls since 2023. And y'all know Jay, he don't do public beef. He just stops answering. Why? Because these guys have billion-dollar brands to protect. They're not risking a single dollar over possible federal heat, especially with all the rumors swirling around the Takeoff case. And now that Mase is out here dropping behind-the-scenes convos, the hiding days are over. The silence ain't cutting it anymore. The only reason mob ties even had that grip in the first place was because of the old check-in tradition. You pull up in Houston, link with J. Prince Jr., and you're supposed to be protected. But now, that whole system's crumbling. Duke the jeweler checked in, gone. Takeoff checked in, gone. And fans are tweeting, this is why nobody checks in anymore. The same dudes demanding respect can't even protect their own guests. Even Cali artists are speaking up, calling the whole check-in hustle a trap. Just a power flex for local gatekeepers trying to look bigger than they really are. And when Mase said out loud what everyone's been whispering, calling Prince a failed street boss playing mob boss, the internet couldn't unsee it. But here's the real shady part. What happened to the witnesses? The night Takeoff was shot, there were over 40 people outside 810 Billiards and Bowling. We've seen the crowd on video, so why haven't more stepped forward? Word is, some of them got threatened. People online are accusing mob ties of paying folks off, scrubbing footage, and making sure DJ Pat took the fall alone. And now one of the wildest theories out, that J. Prince Jr. was arguing with Quavo, and Takeoff wasn't even involved, but still got hit. Accident or warning, gone wrong. It gets crazier. Sources close to Mase and Cam's circle claim there's a chance the call between Prince and Takeoff was recorded. Whether it happened on purpose or by accident, that audio could be out there. And word is, they've been holding it in case Prince pulled something shady. If that tape leaks, it could blow the whole thing wide open. What Prince really said, whether he threatened Takeoff, whether he tried to force him into something he didn't want. And don't forget, this is Mase we're talking about. The same man who walked away from Diddy, battled the industry, and came back swinging. If that call drops, it's game over for Prince's image. That's the real mob ties indictment. And the feds? They've been watching. This isn't just rap fans anymore. Every time Prince or his son pops up talking slick, somebody in a suit is listening. Hard. RICO laws don't care if you're a hip-hop legend. They care about alleged witness tampering, threats, and organized crime patterns. And when you've got Offset, Cameron, Mase, and a whole fan base saying you've got blood on your hands, not the label, not the city, not those check-ins can protect you. Through all the noise, we gotta remember, this is about Takeoff, the quiet genius of Migos. No drama, no clout chasing, just bars, family, and vibes. And the fact that his life ended over a dice game with people who swore they loved him, that's the real tragedy. Prince posted his condolences on IG saying, "Grief is the price of love, but real ones ain't trying to hear that when you let blood spill on your watch." Then walked away. The streets want real answers, not tweets, not PR spin, not cryptic podcast lines. And what Mase did? He didn't just clap back, he ripped the fear shield off Prince's name. The cracks are showing, and if Prince doesn't stop trying to control this story, he might lose it all. From leaked calls to feds listening to artists walking away to witnesses going ghost, this story ain't over. Prince snapped. Mase clapped back. Now the whole world's watching, and you better believe we'll be here covering every twist and turn. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and lock in, because the next chapter in this saga, you won't want to miss it.